Have you ever noticed that people who grew up in the 1970s and 1980s just carry themselves differently? They have a psychology that feels almost impossible to explain to anyone born after the year 2000. It's a mindset forged by silence, radical freedom, and a unique position as the last truly unplugged generation. Yet those years built a unique kind of strength, a way they think, trust, and survive that still shows up in their daily life. They were the generation that lived half their childhood in the past and half in the future. You see, this generation was a bridge. They were grounded in a raw, real world, but they were also the first to witness the early chaos of technology. If you really want to understand them, you have to look at the three invisible forces that shape their brain. The psychology of radical self-reliance, the Latchkey code. The 70s and 80s kid grew up in a world with almost no constant adult supervision. You were a Latchkey kid. If you disappeared for 5 hours, nobody panicked. You didn't have a phone, you didn't have GPS, you had a bicycle, a few friends, and a promise to be home before the streetlights came on. Psychologically, this created something rare today: natural confidence in crisis and independence. People from this era still have this deeply ingrained inner voice that says, "I'll figure it out." Even when they have no idea what they're doing, they assume the solution is within their power. Their confidence came from successfully navigating problems, whether it was fixing a flat tire or settling a fight, without an adult stepping in. They see obstacles as puzzles, not reasons to panic. The inherited survival mindset, resilience through silence. To truly understand this generation, you must look at who raised them. Most were children of the World War II or post-war generation, parents who valued stoicism, hard work, and survival. Those parents didn't complain. They didn't break down. They survived, and they passed that survival mindset to their kids through action, not words. This is why the 70s, 80s generation matured earlier. Responsibility was learned by doing, not by instruction. If something broke, you repaired it or you went without it. If something went wrong, you adapted. They didn't grow up with the idea that someone would come fix their life. The fix was you. Their confidence today comes from the knowledge that they watched adults carry the weight of real life quietly. This taught them that problems are normal and that carrying your own weight is just part of being alive. They are dependable because they had to be. The untethered attention, the last of the focused. The defining trait of this group is that they were the last to experience untethered attention. They knew a world before high-speed internet, before screens were everywhere, and before notifications controlled your life. They remember real boredom, the kind that forced creativity, reading a book for hours or listening to an entire album side without skipping a track. This built a capacity for deep, sustained focus that is rare today. Now, contrast that with the generation born after the year 2000. Their brain has been running at full speed since childhood. They get tired fast and overwhelmed easily because their mind is constantly absorbing more information in one day than a 70s or 80s kid saw in a whole week. The modern mind is designed for scrolling. The 70s, 80s mind was designed for sustained presence. The 70s, 80s generation is a powerful reminder that true strength doesn't come from being entertained. It comes from being internally driven and resilient. If you grew up in this era, your psychology is built on a foundation of figure it out. You are comfortable with silence, uncomfortable with being babied, and you prioritize action over reaction. My question to you is this: what is the greatest piece of practical wisdom you learned from being a Latchkey kid? If this video made you think about your own psychology differently, hit the like button and subscribe. We go deeper into these truths every week, and let me know in the comments. What is the one thing you miss most about the 70s/80s?